Alrighty. Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda, and I'm here to discuss a societal issue that affects millions of people but does not get enough attention. And that is the lack of equity for individuals with disabilities in our healthcare system. So, right now, about 1 in 4 adults in the US lives with a disability. Even with our advances in medicine, people with disabilities are still more likely to face poor health outcomes, experience discrimination, and struggle to access basic care. This isn't about access, it's about fairness and dignity. That's why today I want to focus on the fact the healthcare system isn't equitable for people with disabilities. To explore how we can tackle this issue, I researched cognitivism, which is a learning theory that focuses on how people think, understand, and remember information. It sees learners as active participants who make sense of new information by connecting it to what they already know. Two by Two big ideas in cognitivism are scaffolding and schema activation. Scaffolding is when someone is guided through a new concept with support and slowly fades over time. Schema activation is about pulling up previous knowledge to help learn something new. These are going to be important when it comes to training healthcare professionals because most of them already have a medical knowledge. We are just need to be able to connect the new ideas about disability equity to what the healthcare professionals already know. So my idea is to create interactive training modules for healthcare professionals and workers that focuses specifically on equity for individuals with disabilities. These training courses would use real life scenarios, patient stories, and reflection activities that help learners think more deeply about the care they provide. For example, one of the modules would follow a patient who is deaf go through a hospital visit without an interpreter. The healthcare worker would be guided through the story and asked to reflect, answer questions, and solve problems. This type of learning helps with metacognition, which is a fancy word for being aware of your thinking. And that's going to be a huge part of the cognitivism learning theory. By engaging their critical thinking and using real life situations they might face on the job, we can help professionals build new mental models for inclusive and respectful care. In order to make this happen, I am going to need help from individuals with disabilities to design and review the content. I want to make sure that the information that is being shared and taught and distributed is accurate and is also uh, what I'm saying, accurate and also appropriately fitting, meets the proper terminology and references for individuals within the scenario that have disabilities. So, experts in healthcare and disability studies. A tech platform to host and deliver the training. I do think that real life scenarios would obviously be best. I do not personally think that role playing with these types of situations is appropriate due to the fact that it would be role playing an individual with a disability when the staff member who's part of the training does not have one. So virtual uh, reading materials as well as real life scenarios, if possible, are always going to be best when it comes to this learning experience. Also, funding for the development, testing, and then, of course, rolling it out. All these pieces are key to making the training effective and useful in real world settings. So here's where you come in. I'm asking for your support, whether it's through funding, connections, or resources to help bring this training program to life. With your help, we can make healthcare more equitable, inclusive, and just for people with disabilities. Thank you so much for listening and caring about this real life change. Thank you.